Hi guys, welcome to Awesome Card Games. I'm Franklin, and today we have a new trading card game, Hyper Juken by Savage Shihitsu Games. Hyper Juken is a trading card game of a martial arts tournament. You select a fighter and compete against the opponent's fighter, and you will determine who is the greatest fighter in the universe. This is the first set, the new Challengers Alpha Block Set 1. It features 3 fighters in the Hyper Juken tournament. This game was created by some gamer dude. He also has a fantastic YouTube channel. I recommend subscribing to it. I'll leave a link to his channel in the description below. Now let's check out Hyper Juken, the new Challengers. So let's open the new Challengers. We have a huge stack of trading cards. And this is Basic Form 2. This is the back of the cards. We have the Hyper Juken logo, looks very nice. Rejuvenation Form 1. Adaptive Form 1. Key Flow 1. Key Flow Form 2. Retribution Form 1. Optimistic. Next is Back Sweep Kick. We have 2 copies. We have a regular art of Back Sweep Kick. This is the full art and the regular art. It is an attack kick. Light Life Kick. We have 2 full arts and the regular arts. Delayed Backhand Chop. We have 4 copies of this card. Forceful Key Blast. The full arts for these cards look very nice. Resourceful Punch. Raise your Hyper 1. We have the Equalizer. Target one opponent's non-debuff card in play and neutralize it. We have 4 copies of that card. Next we have Unfazed Catch. Lower your opponent's Hyper 1, healing 1. Again, the full arts look very nice. I would love to have a full deck with just full art cards. Resourceful Catch. Unwavering Resolve. The Underdog Hero. Energetic Kick. Send the top card of your arsenal to your key pool. And the full art for this card is fantastic. This card should always be full art to see this fantastic attack. That's Shrike. Again, this is a card that really should be just in full art. It looks wonderful. Attack, raise your Hyper 1. This attack gains plus 1 power for every 3 Hyper you have. That's Flying Knee. Attack, raise your Hyper 1. You may pay 1 key to target one opponent's debuff in play and neutralize it. First, Power Strike. Raise your Hyper 1 level. Hyper Fighting. This attack gains 2 power. Burst Takedown. Raise your Hyper 2. Hyper Fighting. Your opponent must pay 2 key to block this attack. So this is a very good card. Breakthrough Strike. The full art for this card is wonderful. I really like it. The expression of this fighter is perfect, and that strike is breaking through his defenses. High X block, raise your hyper 2. We have Energetic, Shuto Yuki, Unwavering Grit, the most accessible girl, Quick Core Strike, Dizzying Strike. We have 4 copies of this card. Surprising Leg Sweep. Attack, lower your opponent's Hyper 1. Remove the top 2 cards of your opponent's exhaust. Hyper Beam. This card is awesome. Raise your Hyper 1 level. This attack cannot be blocked by a block card that shares its name with a card in your opponent's remove pile. Backbuster. Ooh, that is a devastating backbreaker. Hit, lower your opponent's Hyper 2. And it actually has effects. You may flip it whenever your opponent performs an attack, inflict X effect damage to your opponent where X is the level of their attack. Key Disruptor. Raise your Hyper 2. Next we have Brutal Receipt. Inside Leg Sweep. This card looks better in full art because you actually see the attack in a lot more detail than the card without the full art. Unwavering Determination. The Demon of the Wind. I believe next we have all fighters. We have the Luchador El Torno. He has a continuous effect. Your level 1 plus attacks gain hit heal 1. I really like the design of this fighter. He reminds me of Lucha Libre such as Rey Mysterio in WWE and Rey Fenix from AEW. You may flip him for his level 3 hyper attack. This is one of the strongest attacks in the game at the moment. Attack, if you have 3 plus blue key in your key pool, your opponent must pay 3 key to block this attack. Next we have Lucy. Now she is an aggressive fighter and she quickly gains hyper. Hyper is her play style. Your attacks gain +2 power and chip X, where X is the attack's level. Trigger, when your hyper reaches max, you may pay the cost. Pay max hyper to draw 1. And this is Lucy. Burst Fighter Average. So this is her Hyper Fighter form. And this is her regular form as Lucy. Trigger, when you initiate combat, raise your Hyper 2. And next we have Taichi. He is the Technician. Your attacks gain hit. Remove the top X cards of your opponent's exhaust, where X is half of this attack's original power rounded down. The hyper attack for Taichi is Demon Wind Slash. If this attack is blocked, inflict X effect damage to your opponent, where X is the number of blocked cards in your removed pile. And those are our 3 fighters. This is the hyper meter. This side shows you as the aggressor. Plan, reverse, repeat. This is Lucy's hypermeter, the aggressor, and Tai Chi's hypermeter. You can learn the rules of Hyper Juken at SavageShih.games.com. But this is my introduction to Hyper Juken. This awesome trading card game definitely fits the style of fighting game such as Dragon Ball Z, CCG, and UFS. Hyper Juken takes those ingredients from those games and elevate into a more enjoyable experience for a fighting trading card game. I really like the artwork, the characters have a lot of personality. El Torno is definitely my favorite character among these Street Fighters. If you'd like to purchase this game, I recommend going to SavageShihGames.com. You can purchase the new challengers. It also supports the game for future sets. So be sure to check out Hyper Juken on our social media pages. If you enjoyed today's video, please give it a like and subscribe to Awesome Card Games for more videos of trading card games like Hyper Juken. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.